Alright, I need to do something. There we go. Get it. Glare off. Alright. Got some new books. Lee Child's Jack Reacher One Shot. But we're still on this one. And there's a lot more. There's this one. I'm probably gonna do something else later. Maybe I put them all back up there. I got these books. I'll do one at a time. This one's Moon Rising. I don't know if this is the first one or what. I don't know. Book 6. This is book 6. So Moon Rising is book 6. I've only got 2 of them. This is book 5. The Brightest Night. So this is how they come. Book 5 and then book 6. So that's a series. I only got 2 books so far. I do need water. I need some right here. It was hot, I believe, in the 80s. I believe. Of course, I got my Please Do Not Disturb t-shirt on. So it made me even hotter. Back to the books. I'm gonna list them again. It's this one. Lamar, the writer of the Ruby Hills. Another Cleve Cussler book. Arctic Drift. Detective Zack. By Jodie Thomas. 2 books in one. Trapped in Darkmoor Manor and Secret of Blacklock Castle. So, yeah. Look at that book. And I got this one. Tales of the Mountain Man. Edited by Lamar Underwood. And I got The Heavenly Man with Paul Hathaway. The remarkable true story of Chinese Christian Brother Young. And we got this book. Are we there yet? Bill Casper. A Journey to a Dependent Relationship with God. And of course, this book, I do not know how to pronounce that word, so I'm not going to even try. But this book is what? Mildred Thompson Olson. Now, if you want this book, you can either, if you want any of these books, you can either name the title of the book or the author. I don't know which book. I'll look it up. I'll look it up in my library, little library. So that book, I got this from Your Bible and You by author S. Maxwell. We got this book from two teachers. Oh, somebody out there. My dog. We got The Man Couldn't Be Killed. Yep. By Stanley Maxwell. These guys might be related. There's author S. Maxwell and Stanley Maxwell. I'm gonna look up if they're related. Because maybe. I'm not sure. So we got those books to choose from. And then my favorite one. Cutie Pie, as I call this book. Because look at this is Sooty, the green-eyed kitten, and great animal story, and other great animal stories. Compiled and edited by Joel L. Wheeler. I still believe this will get the most votes. I still believe it. The Great Depression by David A. Shannon. Another Detective Zack book. The Secrets in the Sand by Jerry D. Thomas. Then I get this one by William W. Johnson. The First Mountain Man Preacher's Massacre. And we got this Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. 101 Stories of Life, Love, and Learning. And we got this one. Daniel and the Revelation by Uriah Smith. And we got this book, The World Out of Control, How It Will End by E.G. White, Ellen G. White. There's also a movie, Tell the World, I think it is. Let me see where my phone went. I don't can get my phone right now. Probably buried. And we got this book, Secret Alaskan Family. His Secret Alaskan Family by Bill Calhoun. Something like that. And of course, these books, North and South. Love and War, which I think the second book. And in Heaven and Hell, the conclusion of North and South theology or something like that. So that will how it would come up. So that's a series, just like Wings of Fire. Sorry, books sliding that way. Those aren't going to stay up there. Then we got this one, Bible Pageant, The Mighty Prince. This is the only book I have in this series. This is a series. There's more books than this. So here's the series. Brave Pioneers is the first one. Conquering Heroes is the second one. Kings and Queens. Then comes this one, The Mighty Prince, and Warriors of the Cross. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the fourth one of the series. Now you only got one. So, yep. Then there's this one, Steps to Grace by Ellen G. White. And then this book, The Fighting O'Neills, Nest of Vipers by William W. Johnson and J.A. Johnston. I don't know who that is. So, but for now, we're on this one. Wow, 11 minutes already. Okay. So we're on Friends at Last. Hank was so mad that he could hardly see straight. What was Toby, Tobe, Turner up to? Sneaking into a sand cave alley. He knew that Toby, I don't pronounce it, had been ordered to stay out of the cave, so he must be up to some mischief. Hank watched the entrance of the cave for a minute. He was pretty sure that Toby hadn't seen him. Then he wheeled his bicycle and headed for Perkins' store as fast as he could paddle. The combination country store and gas station sat on a corner of a quiet, neglected crossroads, but it did have a telephone. Hank was revealed when his friend's drawling voice came over the wire. "What's up, Hank? Sounds like you're in a tizzy." That was Bill Todd, never in a hurry, but he must hurry this time. Hank quickly explained about seeing Toby. Then he added, "Don't forget a thing. Extra candles and a rope and jackets, and both flashlights. I'm going to find out what Tobe's up to. He's probably going to steal some specimens to sell to the souvenir shop over at Big Cave," Bill said slowly. "Well, hang up, Hank. I'm on my way. Meet me at the cave entrance." All the way back to the cave, Hank's thoughts whirled as fast as his bicycle wheels. In the past, he tried often enough, he thought. Really tried to make a friend out of Tobe. He didn't even ask him to church, but he'd finally given up. Some people you just couldn't help. And then when Tobe Turner and his gang had laid for them at the young people's meeting, well, that hadn't finished Hank and the other fellows too. Gotta take my socks off. They're dirty. I'm working hard. Alright. Back to our story. I'm live, Johnny. I'm live. See, I don't think you want to say that too loudly. What? It's no wonder the Reeses and Turners have always been bitter enemies, especially if all the Turners have been like Tobe. Hank thought resentfully. He'd always known of their rivalry. I think is that you pronounce it, between the two families. It went back all the way to the Civil War, when the races belonged to the Kentucky Cavalry and the Turners belonged to the Home Guard. Kentucky had been mostly on the side of the North, but many of its people had fought for the South. Hank and Bill belonged to a spelunking club and were proud to be cavers. Ooh, spelunking. We didn't do that when I was camping with my dad. We went to Christmas Valley in Oregon, and it was a cave, but we didn't go spelunking in it. We had the gear for it, but just didn't go. I think other people went in the dark because they were leaving the next day, next morning, something. So yeah, instead we went to crack in the ground. So, yeah. They had explored the same cave many times and never destroyed any of its natural beauties. But Tobe Turner and his friends had gone into the cave at different times, things taken specimens, and lettered the tunnels so that Mr. Randall, who owned the cave was on, had told Tobe never to go in the cave again. Hank parked his bike at the cave's entrance, a gaping beneath a limestone ledge. He studied the tracks in the soft sand and was pretty sure that Tobe was still in there. Well, they would find out what he was up to and catch him at it. They owed him something anyway for the dirty tricks he'd so often played on them. Bill was panting heavily when he finally bicycled up the hill to the opening. The bike basket on his bicycle was full of the things boys always carried when they went into any cave. Hurry up, Bill, he kissed. He's still in there, and I think he's alone. Didn't see anyone else going with him. Okay, just check everything first. Position out the candles, fashion, and jackets, and slung them their nylon rope over his shoulder. The two men advanced carefully. Once inside, they flashed their lights downward, watching for Toad's tracks in the sand. There would be only one way for them to go for a while, through the main tunnel. Okay, let's grab some more water. Oh man, got water on my book. Tasty water. Oh, I am dirty. And I think I got stone on my elbow. It felt weird for a little bit. Alright, let's find where we left. Main tunnel right there. Okay. This jacket sure feels good, Hank whispered. Yeah, it belongs in your 56 degrees in your winter and summer. Then he explained, oh, that rat. Look what she's doing. He's chipping samples from GYPSUM. Almost like one. I don't know what that is. Something out of a cave. His words told him his guts. Up to his old tricks, he's a thief and a sneak. Hank muttered. Everyone knows we're only allowed to take pictures, never destroy the natural growth. After they'd been walking quietly, Earl said, This is for urban. They had reached a place tunnel became considerably narrow and had to stoop sometimes to keep from banging their heads on the ceiling, I guess. Hank knelt down inside the floor. The sand had disappeared and the surface was hard. Couldn't make out any footprints. I've been down this passage once, and it ends in a stream, he said slowly. Below was carefully steady, no horizontal measure at floor level. The tunnel, this is only a crawl, but it looks and moved this rubble around a bit. Toby's here. Tobe, here's a large boulder. Had been pushed to one side. We'll try this way. The press excitement made Hank's voice unsteady. Exploring a new place in the cave was always challenging. The boys crawled into the narrow opening. If we were any larger, this sure would be a tight squeeze, Bill complained as he wiggled along on his stomach. Be quiet on the crawl, Hank ordered as he pushed himself along. The floor was solid. Trevor turned on the rough was so low he couldn't raise himself on his elbows without bumping his head. The tight passageway sloped gently down and then curved to the right. Soon the boys scrambled through an opening into a larger tunnel. Bill flopped over onto his back, sighing in exhaustion. Exhaustion? Something like that. Oh, come on, Hank urged. We can walk now. The boys kept their voices down, pausing occasionally to listen, hoping to hear Tope's tripping hammer. Reducing all the time in the far cave stand on their feet. So, and hold up his hand. Listen. He swung around just in time to see two reptiles come slowing bounding down the incline. Santa Ruckus, who laughed, echoed through the tunnel in dead silence. Bill didn't need to be told what had happened. He turned and the boys ran back the tight passageway and crawled into it first, one behind the other. They moved through it as fast. However, when Hank reached the end of the call, his whiskers were revealed. He lay there panting, some warm corners of the cave. Don't go on. Wilson impatiently from behind. We can't. Hank's voice stalled, flat. The entrance is blocked, guarded by the boulder we saw. My friend told us and took a deep breath. And has walled us in here. We're trapped. Bill was silent. Well, it's the other way out for us, he said calmly. Come on. Hank almost asked what if there's no other way out. But he bit his tongue and followed his friend. They both felt a little better when they reached the large passage and could stand up. Well, Nina's told turners, I never thought you'd do anything like that, Bill remarked. Hank said slowly, I don't believe he'll let us die in here. He might come back and move a rock later on. He probably just want to give us a good scare. Well, he succeeded as far as I'm concerned, Bill said. Passageway curving ahead seemed endless, but I noticed their feet getting wet, and they were extra careful not to slip. And then they were able to hear water running. The stream, he cried, and stepped up his pace. All right. Probably the stream's the main tunnel and goes beside the underground river. Hank, after, sorry, did I say Hank? I think I did. Got some. My feet feel dusty. Talking about my feet, I mean, agree. After several more curves, the boys saw that Hank's guess was right. They entered another tunnel. Ahead of them, the water sounded louder than ever. There's a light, Bill said. The boys broke into a careful hymn. Yelled, hey, Tobe, we've got you now. and there was a figure ahead of them. Hank thought excellent when he saw the passengers join their return. Right after the other boy, Job turned and looked at them briefly. When his light quivered and flickered on the rock walls. Careful, don't slip, Bell warned, and Hank ran, but not the youth that they were chasing. He ran faster, turned the corner, and was out of their sight. And his screams split the silence of the cave. The boys ran the corner. All they saw ahead, the rushing waters of the underground stream. Toby turned or had disappeared. Woo! They skidded to a stop. Bill yelled, "There he is!" Toby was in the water. As his head broke the surface, he screamed again, swept away by the current. Hank would have prayed for help if he'd had time, but then perhaps his whole being was one large prayer. He knew only that he needed help, lots of it, if they were to rescue the drowning boy. He ran along the bank of the stream for a short distance, and the best way he went a large room, and the stream made it way the far side of it. Hank hesitated for a moment. Bill was on the side, the claw rope in his hand.